Hello, you guys. It's Christine. Look at this mess on my desk. In the last couple of videos, I have been mentioning, the last couple of videos that weren't hops or something, I've been mentioning I've been like really aggressively pursuing the finalization of kits, like if I only had a few pieces left or with this or that. I'm trying to kill them off and get my slots emptied. Well, this little guy was hanging out over there, and I say little guy, all this stuff was in an envelope. All of this was in an envelope, and I say all this. It's basically 2 sheets of full-size sheets of paper, one, let's say half sheet of paper, a chipboard thing from Jubilee, My Mind's Eye Jubilee. This is kind of old. It's 2014. This other piece of paper here, which is a Teresa Collins here, like little 4x6 journaling cards. And then this packet of like ephemera stuff. And then there's like a doily, some random things. This was actually some kind of a kit I got from, I think, a gift bag or something at like an expo. So that's why it may have even been like a class. I honestly don't remember because it's so random. I feel like there had to have been something you're supposed to use it with. So that all being said, my thought was I may make a layout with a bunch of random stuff. So if that hurts your feelings, if you're a themey person, I apologize in advance. Hopefully you'll still hang out with me, but I'm thinking I'm just going to use a bunch of random stuff because why not? And so for that, I picked this goofy picture. You know what? When I do layouts with random stuff, we get goofy pictures. So this was me. I think I don't know what I was doing. I was taking a picture of myself, obviously. It was definitely after a workout. I was in the bathroom, and this is my workout outfit. And I don't know why I wasn't smiling. I have no idea. But anyway, why not? Because, I can do that. So what I'm kind of thinking is, I do like these peachy colors. They go with that shirt. There's also this cool, my phone at the time was like a turquoise color. So there's kind of a turquoisey in here. Initially, I kind of thought to use this side because it says, I belong with you, belong with me. And I think that's really pretty. But I think this is going to be a little easier to use. So I don't even think I'm going to gut this. I might. I don't know. If I gut it, maybe I will. And see if I can use it on this side here. If not, I'll put that in my little orangey, peachy, pink scrap bin. This right here is throwing me off. I don't think I want to use the blue because I don't think I can tie it in. This right here I might can because of the triangles and the orange. I don't know. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this frame because this was in here too. It's in this chipboard thing. Best part of today. That's pretty funny. So I might do something with that. I don't know what my design is yet, you guys. I think I'm going to do this, though. I looked to see, it actually has all these little acetate photo frame things with it, too. And I do want to make shaker pockets, but I could not figure out a way to do it with this one because none of the phrases really go with this kind of deal. So I think I'm just going to set those and put those in my to be used. So let me figure out my design, and I'll be back on in a minute. Well, you guys, this is a pretty simple design. I did get my photo in the frame. I trimmed that down and put that in there. And I've got this little journaling card. I thought the colors went pretty good. Initially, I started off, my envisioning, what I thought to myself here was to do like a half moon or half circle kind of all the things around my photo. Now, I started off with the photo with the little mat on the left and the photo kind of on the left. And I started to build this stuff around to the right. And then I started looking at the photo and I thought, I'm kind of looking to the left. And then also the little bicycles and stuff I wanted to use, they're driving to the right. And so I flipped it. And so I decided to put the mat on the right and then my photo, kind of on the right-hand side. And so I'm going to build this, again, I'm going to call it a half moon or a half circle of embellishments around my photo on the left side. Now, I don't know. Can you see a half moon when it gets done? You let me know. I really just had a good time looking for things that fit in like the space and the size and, whatever. Again, I wasn't really looking for themes per se or anything like that. The only thing that I guess it was specifically intentional to maybe the photo was 48 because that's how old I was in the photo. And so that's kind of it's a little bit of a subtle, I guess, going back to the photo in a way. Everything else is, I say that. I've got the best part of today. I've got What a Beautiful Life. I've got the little, this does kind of tie in, even though I'm saying it doesn't tie in, it kind of does. Because in my head I was going, it's my workout. You know, I do think that moving our body is a blessing. So that's my beautiful life thing. The little cassette tape is because I do listen to music when I work out. The car, I'm going to add a car toward the end, and that's going to be because I drive to the gym. And then this little cloud with the rain deal was in my head. I'm going, okay, well, I always go rain or shine kind of thing. The only time I don't go is when it's icy. So I don't put that in there. But and then I just, you know, in my head, I'm going, the rest of it, I just kind of fill in. But those really kind of did have like, okay, that makes sense to me. And so the little bicycle and the little scooter, I mean, those are just kind of cute. I don't really know that I'll ever use those because I don't know. We don't really ride. I've got what, like one picture of us riding a bicycle. We just don't really ride bicycles and stuff. So I've laid down like the papers or the paper ephemeras, and I've gotten into the chipboard stuff here, and I pulled out, what have I pulled out? So the rainbow and the little storm cloud, I had already pulled those off. I pulled off this heart. I really like that. I think that's kind of neat. And I started with this hot air balloon. I go, nah, that's not going to fit. Not if I'm trying to get this half moon thing built. So, what am I looking for, y'all? I'm looking on here for something. Oh, I start pulling them off the chipboard square or 12 by 12 thing because they were aggravating me. I couldn't get the hardest part about this whole layout, y'all, was getting those chipboard pieces out without messing up, either being able to get the sticker back off or not getting the sticker back off. So that was the hardest part. The rest of it, this didn't take me long. You can see the video is only like 8 minutes. And I'm just now at this point, I'm finding like little bits and pieces and little bits and bobs, and I'm going to fill these little holes in. I think I pull off that little wood grain arrow. And what else do I pull off? There's another little button, stuff like that. And I'm also going to pull out of the gold letters. I did pull the 48. There's a bunch of little gold things on the other side. There's actually a couple of little hearts and a couple of little stars. Here's that wood grain. I'll pull that off. Oh, and there's also like a little black and white striped like circle. So I'm going to use that. Again, I'm really just kind of visually filling in this space here to make this half moon. I really wanted to use that paper airplane, but it just wasn't going to work. It was pointing the wrong direction. I tried it on the right-hand side by the cloud, but then I thought it took up too much space and wasn't really making my half moon, so I put that all away. I tried that. I tried a bunch of little things over there in the upper left corner. I ended up with a couple of smaller bits in a moment. So there is my arrow and my circle. Let's see what else do I got going on down there. Oh, I start gluing that down. I will also, toward the end, I hope I put it on camera. I don't really remember. I may not have. I end up finding some kind of big white sequins in the bag of embellishments or whatever. So I'm going to put those on the very end. So I can't swear to you guys that that's actually on film, because I think I found them as I was putting stuff away. I was looking at all those little labels over there. I may try to do some kind of layout. I've used up the papers, but those are all kind of a similar green and all that kind of stuff. So I may try to do something maybe with white cardstock and mixed media. Let's just see. Because there's a ton of little labels over there. And I'll bet I can come up with something using labels. Or maybe I'll keep them because labels are always handy. I don't know. They're going to go like in some kind of little envelope or something. I may put them in my scrap rack, you guys. I need to think on that. I tried that little gold arrow. I ended up just deciding not to put anything there. I just kind of felt like if I started doing that, I wasn't going to be in my half moon anymore. So there's my gold, the big old white sequins. You can see those there. I glued those down. So that is basically my layout, you guys. This didn't take me long, and I'm kind of excited because I did use up this random kit that was sitting over there. I'm not even sure it was a kit. A bunch of stuff in a slot. And that's that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.